In this video, I'm going to teach you how to play the best parts of each track, how to bring energy into long drawn out breakdowns with very little happening, and also how to skip out certain parts of a track using hot cues, but still making it sound natural. See, playing the best parts of each track and getting creative with how you look at music and your actual DJing is going to give you a platform to use your sets to control energy in the room. And by doing so, you're going to be able to create atmospheres that people are going to rave about, and it's just going to assure for you that things take off and you're really going to be a standout DJ. So when it comes to maintaining energy on a dance floor, one of the biggest energy killers is big drawn out breakdowns in the middle of a track that may go for 1 minute, sometimes 2 minutes with like little to no beat. Now, occasionally, sure, play these breakdowns, but if all your tracks have big breakdowns and you're always playing the full track, then honestly, your set could start feeling really up and down, and honestly, people then get bored. So for instance, if you really like the breakdown and the second half of a track, perhaps you could mix the breakdown over the outro of your exiting track to maintain a constant beat. Let me show you how to do that. If you wanted to, maybe we could even create a bit of a loop. Create a bit of a build-up. Cool. And that would have, I was just messing around then, but you get the idea. Again, playing the best parts, but then I just added, a bit of climatic looping. But again, the concept would have been the same. Just putting a breakdown over an outro. It's a great place to start. This is a transition I did recently when I was playing live, but people responded really, really well to this. I like this song, right? And it's got this bit where it's like, right, and I like that. But then, and I like the second half of the song too. I like the song, I want to play it all. But there's this bit in the middle where it's just like, and it's a good minute. And again, if I'm always doing that, that's a problem. So what I thought to myself, I was getting creative and I thought, what can I put in there? I could skip it with hot cues. I've done that before. I'll show you in a second. I'll probably use this one I can show you. I could just skip that bit, jump to the bit I want with a hot cue. Or I dare you to be a little bit more creative. So what I did was, and I went in and set a loop, and I grabbed this. Now that's saying I want to make out with you, and honestly I did it because there was this girl I was looking at, and I was like, man, I knew that anyway. But anyway, okay. So let's do that, but I might actually put some reverb on that too. So let's have a listen, make it a bit kind of like atmospheric. Have a listen. See if I add the reverb. Maybe I'll even make it low in the mix. See? Okay, so I've got that. Okay, cool. All right. Cool, and then that kicks back in, and I've kept energy. I like that one. And this one here, there's a bit in the middle, like it's silence, everyone knows this song, okay? And it goes into kind of a little bit of a break. So listen, I could do a genre change here, I could do anything. I could do a BPM change, there's a gap, bang, okay? So I'm thinking about that bit, and then it goes into that. But what I'm gonna do is, because that's that break, I went and found a break in my song right before a drop, and I went, okay, cool, right? So, because there's a break, you can just match the breaks up and it keeps the energy. Have a listen. Get it in, come in on that change. Cool, it keeps the energy going. It's a lot of fun, man, just DJing, taking bits, thinking about it a little bit differently, you know? It doesn't always have to be the same transitions. That was easy as hell, but no one's thinking like that, so think like that, you know? Step outside the box, make it about energy, making it about playing the best parts of each song. And this is like a big moment, you know, familiarity, using familiarity in your sets. I talk about all this in my course. I dive way deeper. This is like just, you know, inspiring you a little bit to just think differently. You know, let's give it a go. I like this one. Easy as hell too. Let's give it a go. Okay. And I get this one out before it kicks. Cool. And I've got that, okay, again, and I'm not even committed. This is quite a long song, and this is my favorite bit of it, that second drop. And I could just use that, play this for a couple of minutes, come in over my outro. And again, if I've been mixing fast for long enough, maybe then I'd be thinking, okay, it's time to bring it back down again. But if I'm gonna play a breakdown, and I'm gonna play a bit that's kind of drawn out with not a lot going on, I make it count. If I'm gonna play a breakdown, I make it the big ones that people are gonna go, yes, okay? It's all about this creating energy. Okay, another really cool way to keep energy when you're mixing is, and to just play the best parts of the song, is to mix in over the end of the chorus, but then instead of letting the songs play together after the chorus, getting the old song out and making the new song kick in with something punchy. It's really cool. So let's say all of a sudden you're playing the second drop, for instance, but all of a sudden, let's say the chorus is just going on for ages. Or let's say you're playing a song that doesn't really have a lot of breaks. This is almost like creating your own break, but it's important though to keep the energy, that you've got something that kicks in on this part. If I pull this one out fast and people are dancing and this goes into an intro, it's going to be boring. So you've got to know your songs or set cue points before bits that, you know, where something happens to keep that flow. Okay. See, if I got the EQ down, I can just smash my volume in. You can't hear it. Now I can use my EQ to work it in over the end. I'm going to start peeling. This time I'm going to work down the EQ. Now I'm going to go. Creating space. It sounds easy, but kept the energy. People are going. And it's really great if songs don't actually have a break. Another way to always play the best parts of each song is to use hot cues. Now, for this, I've been messing around with this actually. It's a friend of mine's, but I've just been doing some course upgrades or some planned ones coming up with a bit more performance features. I've already got a ton of performance features on there, but you know, always looking to make constant and never-ending improvements with what I do and creating content for you. But anyway, so what happens with using hot cues to jump around the track real time? What you can do is you can go in and say this song here was going to go into this breakdown here. I could just skip out the breakdown and jump to like one of the hot cues. Let me give you an example of that. So I could go, let's go to the first one, let's see. See, a little bit abrupt, it's okay. See, it's not bad. You can try different bits, mess around, have fun. Let's try this one. I think I like that one. Just go straight to the drop. Anyway, like I said, you can just mess around, do anything. Like here as well, I want to give you another example. Say with this one, see how there's a gap there? And there might be a gap there. If I put that gap and just got rid of the breakdown altogether, it pulls back, you get a mini break, and then bang, it clicks again. Let's try that. A little bit abrupt, but still. It's not the end of the world. Like when we're playing live, people probably pick up more on the energy and the atmosphere than these transitions. And we can be, in our practice, be really hard on ourselves trying to get all these perfect transitions. And don't get me wrong, you should have high standards of yourself and you should be aiming to do beautiful transitions and controlling the energy at the same time. But all I'm saying is when playing live, people are going to be responding to the atmosphere and what you can create, and they might not even pick up on something like that, where it sounds to us abrupt because we're listening to it, but that and keeping the energy going versus actually playing 2 minutes and losing your dance floor, honestly, if it was a choice, you'd actually go with energy, okay? It's the same with mixing and key, actually. A lot of people get stuck on mixing and key because they're trying to find songs and do these perfect transitions that are all harmonically compatible. But if it's a choice between doing the perfect transition that's in key versus playing the right song for that moment that maybe not be in key, which you can hide, by the way, with EQ methods and different kind of stuff. But I'll be honest, right? It's always, as a DJ, it's about energy. It's about controlling the energy, how you kind of weave your songs together to kind of get the best response on your dance floor. I love DJing so much, and learning to DJ can be a real game changer. So I appreciate you taking the time to learn with me. So let's commit to taking real action with it, and let's together build some epic momentum for 2025. Now, if you're unsure, you lack confidence, or you're just feeling a little bit overwhelmed, that is all so natural. So stop beating yourself up and comparing yourself to other people. That's where it goes wrong. A lot of these teachers, no offense to them, but they're busting out stuff that's actually a little bit beyond beginners. See, I reckon what we need to do is like get out of our heads, right? Stop thinking so much and get into our bodies. And by doing so, we start feeling the music. And then through feeling the music, we can then start feeling better about ourselves. And then that energy translates to our crowd, and it's going to filter out into every area of our lives. Anyway, if you are I'm just going to plug my course real fast. If you are 100% committed to bringing real confidence to the way you play, I can assure you, if you do trust me to be your tutor, I can get you club ready in 4 weeks. That's my thing, okay? And then at the end, you submit a mix, and I'll make sure that you get there personally. Now, that means you could be busting out a world-class DJ set by New Year's Eve. So whoever hesitates masturbates. I love that quote. But anyway, so get on it. And if you move now, you could even pick up one of my DJ courses or my complete package and catch it all on sale. So if you're not sure about the power of DJ courses, I'll link in a video I did just recently about this. So check it out. It's not a sales pitch. It's just me sharing some honest feedback about what I've created and how it can take you from bedroom to clubs, and to just have the confidence to really bust it out and play live, no matter what gear or no matter what genre. Anyway, love you guys. So you got this. Let's do it.